Good morning, everybody. I hope you've had a relaxing morning so far. And if not, let's change gears together. Take a half hour to focus on ourselves and charge up for the day ahead. I hope it's a beautiful one wherever you are. I hope you can hear my instructions, but even more than that, I hope you can hear the breeze in the branches and the chirping of the birds and the trickling of the water. I am in a beautiful setting, and I'm so glad to share it with you. So we will start seated. Spread the flesh around your sit bones so you really feel grounded on your mat or ground or wherever you're practicing today. And then use opposition. So from that grounded feeling, rise up. Feel a hollow spine with a thread pulling you up toward the sky. And when I say pulling you up, I don't mean to lift your chin. In fact, I want you to lower your chin and press it back in space as if you're pressing your neck back against the wall. And instead, lift the crown of your head or the top of your ears up to the sky, lengthening the back of your neck, which is your cervical spine. And that's what you want to do. Take your shoulders forward, up, back, and then just gently rest them on the shelf of your rib cage. You can rest your hands on your knees, palms up, palms down, by your side, whatever's comfortable. And just take a few breaths to focus on really lengthening your spine. So every inhale actually creates space in your vertebrae. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. Inhale, we grow taller, more space in between the vertebrae. Exhale, we engage the core. Start to feel the knitting of the ribs. Draw your navel gently toward your spine. Inhale, taller. Exhale, creating our own girdle made of the muscles that support our organs and our spine. And from here, just drop your head gently to the right. Let the weight of your head stretch the side of your neck. And if you'd like to create a bit of extra traction, reach that arm up, gently place your hand on your head and gently pull any amount that feels like a good stretch. Take it to your edge, but not into pain. And then take the opposite hand, place it on the ground, draw that shoulder blade down and away from the neck, further lengthening the neck. One breath in here, and release, other side. First, drop the ear toward the shoulder, but careful to keep the shoulder from drawing up to the ear. Keep the shoulder down even as you raise that arm up. Gently give yourself some traction and exaggerate the length by drawing the opposite shoulder away. It should feel deep, but comfortable. One breath in here. Let it go. Come to center, drop the head forward. Feel the length in the back of the neck. And then take it to the side. Gently look up if it's comfortable. If not, just keep your head straight on top of that neck and start to smooth it out. For 4. Nice smooth circles for 3. Keep breathing for 2. And keep listening to those sounds of nature. Other way. Forward, side, back, other side for 3. The body is still, only the head is moving on top of the neck for 2. Nicely done. And last one. Good work. Keeping your knees and hips facing forward. Turn to one side. Let's get a little action into that rib cage. Hips facing forward. Think of taking your ribs to the side of your space. The flexibility in your ribs will dictate how far your neck can go. So just keep rotating from the waist up and use your arm as a lever, again, to create more traction and give you a bigger range of motion. Once you feel like you're in a really deep stretch, use your breath. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, increase that range of motion. Every inhale, find a little more space in between the vertebrae, which allows you to increase your rotation a little more. One last breath here, and let it go. Other side. Remember, keep the hips facing forward so the rotation is through the waist and the ribs where you want it. Use your hand for traction. Pull tall as you inhale. Increase the rotation as you exhale. And remember, your head is on top of your spine, all moving in the same direction. Use the power of your arms to give you a little more range. One last breath in and let it go. Nice. Take your legs into a mermaid position. So the front of your shin is parallel with your mat and your other shin is perpendicular to your front leg. I'm going to actually just turn to the side a little bit. Supporting yourself with the same hand as the front leg. Your other arm is going to rise as you inhale. Flex the body to the side as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, rest. This is the harder side. Inhale up. Exhale, come up and over, finding more space in between the ribs. Inhale and rest. Same thing, I'm just changing position for the camera view. Inhale up. Exhale over. Really anchor that top hip down. Reach the right hand, my top hand long, but keep the shoulder away from the ear. Inhale and rest. Inhale up. On this side, you really have to think of coming up like a waterfall before you arc over, finding more space in between the ribs, drawing the navel to the spine, and letting the neck fall to the top of that curve. Inhale and rest. Last time on this side. Inhale to reach. Exhale, side stretch. Take those ribs far away from that bottom hip, navel to spine. Inhale and rest. Inhale up. Exhale, come up and over. Still drawing the core in to support your body. And release. We're going to switch up our legs. Front shin parallel to the mat. Back shin perpendicular to the front one. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, side stretch. Long line from the fingertips all the way down to that planted hip. Inhale up. Exhale, rest. Inhale the other arm up. Now come up and then over. Everybody has a different range of motion. This side is harder for me. Inhale and rest. 2 more sets. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Draw the ribs down. Draw the navel deeply toward the spine. Exhale and rest. And we are using our hands, but really just to support those core muscles that are doing the bulk of this work. Inhale and rest. 2 more. Inhale. So don't depend too much. Use that core to support you. Inhale up. Exhale, rest. Inhale up. Exhale up and over. Beautifully done. Last set. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale to the side. Long diagonal line. Inhale to center. Rest. Inhale up. Exhale. Remember, come up before you arc over like a waterfall. Inhale and rest. Nicely done. Just shake out those legs. Shake out these wrists. In fact, reach your arm forward, point your fingertips down, draw the wrists toward you, getting ready to support your body a little bit on those wrists. And reach the fingertips up, pull them toward you. shake it out. Other side. Fingertips down. Draw them gently toward you. Feel the stretch in the forearm. Point them up, pull them toward you, and shake it out. Come to all fours. Hands are shoulder distance apart. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure your shoulders are on top of your wrists and your knees are under your hips. I've got a real cushiony mat for this part. Make your spine as long as it can be. So reach the crown of the head to one direction and your tail to the other. Take a breath in here to lengthen the spine even more. On your exhale, drop your head, curl your pelvis under, press into your hands, separate the shoulder blades, round the spine. Draw your navel to your spine. Inhale, soften the elbows. Lift the tail, lift the head. Keep drawing those shoulder blades down the back. Arch up. And exhale to round. Opening the back of the vertebrae. Inhale to open the front of the vertebrae. And exhale. Good. Two more like this. Inhale and exhale. Try to make each one a little more smooth. Each one a little more full of juice. And exhale. Come to neutral. Look over one shoulder. Draw that hip up to your ribs, squeezing the waist muscles. And switch. For 4, and switch, and 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Right leg back, take it up to hip height, opposite arm forward. Keep your neck long. Look toward your mat and slightly ahead. Keep drawing your navel toward your spine. And switch. Left leg, just to hip height. Squeeze your glute, opposite arm. Beautiful. And let's speed that up. For 10. Try to keep the body still. 9. Keep going, warming up that body. 7. 6. 5, just hip and shoulder height. 4, but really fully extend through the knee and the elbow. Make each one count. Last 2. Last 1. Nicely done. Toes together, knees apart. Press back into your first shell. Drop your head toward the mat. If you need, get a folded towel to keep your head comfortable in this position. Breathe deeply into your back. Exhale to let it go. Good. Come back onto all fours. Let's get those glutes warmed up to support us in our work. Strong glutes will protect your back. Again, extend that right leg long. Take it up to hip height. Bend the knee. Keep the foot flexed. And think of pushing that sky away. Squeeze your glute in this action. Try to keep equal weight on your hands and keep that navel drawing to the spine for 10. 9. Good work. 8. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last set. And switch. Opposite leg up to hip height. Flex the foot. Equal weight through your hands. And pulse. Really squeeze the glute. As you squeeze your glute, feel the hip flexor extending as you push the sky away. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last set, and come down, toes together, knees apart, press back into your shell, rest your head down, take a breath into the back, exhale to let it go. Nicely done. Back onto hands and knees. Extend that right leg long and circle. Keep the glute tight. It should be warmed up now. The circle can be any size that's comfortable for you. Feel it working for 4, 3, 2, and reverse it. Good. Moving that femur bone in the hip socket. Keep the core muscles engaged. Keep the back of the neck long. You should be looking down and forward a few inches for 3, 2, 1. And switch it up. Hip height and circle. Core is strong and engaged. I'm not moving my hips in that way. I'm just strictly moving the femur inside the hip socket. For 4, 3, 2, beautifully done. Other way. Four, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Curl your toes under. Gently lift up. Walk your feet toward your hands. Keep the knees soft. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. And just sway from leg to leg, playing with transferring the weight of your body. Head is heavy. Shake your head to make sure that you're not carrying the tension in the neck. Let the weight of your head stretch your neck. Let the weight of your upper back help relax your mid-back and your low back. Nicely done. Inhale into the back. Exhale, let it go. We're going to curl up the Pilates way, sequencing up. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, initiate by drawing your navel to your spine. And start to come up one vertebra at a time. Sequencing up through the spine, using the abdominals to support the action. Nicely done. The head is going to be the last thing to come up tall. Nicely done. Excuse me. My eyes are running from all of the plants around. Good. So let's challenge our balance and use our glutes a little more by doing a similar action to what we did on the floor. If you need something to balance on, try to stand near a wall, grab a chair, or just test your balance. You don't have to lift that leg far. So I'm going to start with my right leg, take it back, squeeze the glute, and pulse. It doesn't have to go far. Some people feel this more by taking the leg straight back. Some people feel it more on an angle. Flex the foot, lift the toe, draw the navel to the spine, shoulders back, and pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze the glute. Nicely done. Other side. So find your balance. Take that leg back. Abs are in, shoulders back and down, neck is long. Hold on to something for balance if you need. Flex that foot and lead up with the side of the foot, squeezing your glute for every rep. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. One more time each side. Really targeting the glutes to build strong glute muscles to support our back. Again, either find your balance, find something to hold on to, really squeeze the glute, flex the foot, and lead up with the side of the foot. For 10, 9, 8, draw the abs in, 7, 6, 5, shoulders down, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Squeeze. Foot is flexed, leading with the side of the foot, shoulders back and down, ribs together, navel in, neck long, crown up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8. Little puffs of exhale on that exertion. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Just shake that out. Get rid of our support here. And we're going to warm up the spine with some repetitions of that restacking action. I'll start facing forward and then I'll turn to the side. Stand with your feet hip distance apart, spread your toes, lift up through the arches, and feel that arch lift all the way through the inner thighs into your core. Stand as tall as you can. Take a breath in to get taller. Exhale, peel forward. Start with your head, neck, shoulders, upper back, middle back, low back. Keep the knees soft. Shake the head no. Make sure the neck is relaxed. Inhale into the back. Exhale, initiate with the navel. And restack all the way up. Shoulders come up and down. Inhale here. Exhale, let's do it again. Drop the head forward. Sequencing down through the spine. Inhale here and exhale. Sequence up. Stacking one vertebra at a time. Nicely done. Keep going. Sorry, Kleenex break. Coming back. Keep moving through the spine. Nicely done. From here, walk your hands forward to an inverted V or a downward dog. Walk your hands back. Inhale, exhale to restack. Nice, let's add some arms. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale here, exhale, roll through the spine. Use your core so that you're not wobbling too much. Crawl forward like a bear into your inverted V. Use your core to support you. Crawl back. Inhale into the back. Exhale to restack. All the way up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale here. Exhale. Roll forward. Crawl forward. And we're going to stay here. Here we are in our plank. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale, roll through the shoulders into a plank. Inhale, lead with belly on into downward dog. Exhale, roll through the spine, navel to your spine, into a plank. You can be doing this on your knees if you need to, just rolling through the spine like we did earlier. Otherwise, inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Nicely done. Gently come down on your knees, knees wide, toes together, take a little rest. Inhaling into the back, exhale, let it go. We're going to restack up the Pilates way. Inhale into the back, exhale, come up one vertebra at a time. And let's come back onto all fours. Stretch out those legs a little bit. Curl the toes under. Reach up into that inverted V. Glide your shoulders down your back, away from your ears. Lengthen your spine. It's more important to have a long spine than straight legs. If you can extend your knees. Then just reach one leg up to the sky and down. Other leg up to the sky and down. Adding on. Reach that leg up to the sky. Open up the hip. So stack one hip on top of the other. Square off your hips and bring the leg down. Other side. Reach the toes up to the sky. Stack one hip on top of the other. Square the hips and take the leg down. Adding on. Reach the leg up to the sky. Stack your hip. Bend your knee. Extend your knee. Square your hips and bring the leg down. Last one. Up. Open. Bend the knee. Extend the knee. Square the hip. Bring the toes down. Toes together. Knees apart. And take your child stretch. Inhale into the back. And exhale to restack up. One vertebra at a time. The Pilates way. Let's come down onto our backs and focus on the core a little bit more from here. So lengthen your hips away from your ribs. Have your arms by your side or your hands behind your back, your neck. We're going to keep the hips in neutral as we curl up, bringing the ribs toward the hips. 5 times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to curl, navel to spine, creating a C shape in our ribs. Inhale, exhale down. Remember, you can have your fingertips behind your head. Inhale, exhale, navel to spine, curl up, look to your navel. Inhale at the top, and exhale to release. 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, curl. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to curl. Inhale at the top. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale at the top. And exhale to uncurl. Nicely done. Take your head from side to side. Release any tension in the neck. Good work. Turn to your side. Support yourself up. Let's come back to standing. Reach those arms up. Hold on to one wrist. And come up and over. Do you have a little more flexibility than we did at the beginning of class? You've gotten the blood moving through the muscles, always a good thing. Oxygen. Nicely done. And it is such a beautiful day. I think we have to do a sun salutation. So standing with your feet about hips distance apart or toes together, heels slightly apart, as tall as you can be. Inhale, reach up, do a tiny little back bend. Oh, a bird just flew by. Exhale, dive forward, keep your knees soft, reach toward the ground to wherever is comfortable for you. Inhale, put your hands on your shins to lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, fold, soften your knees, reach your torso toward your legs. Inhale, rise up. and rest. Let's do that one more time all together. Inhale, bring that sunshine in. Exhale, let the air go. Inhale, press into the shins, lengthen forward. Exhale, fold. Just reach your torso toward your legs. Nicely done. And inhale up. And exhale. Thank you for joining me again. I wish you a beautiful day wherever you are. Hold on to that nice oxygenated feeling that you've created on the mat this morning. Have a great day. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.